This is EBC Sports International, this week's stories. London Spitfire win inaugural Overwatch League tournament. NBA Basketball Without Borders exhibition in Pretoria, South Africa. USA Junior Beach Volleyball Championships in Siesta Key, Florida. The Quant Foot Volley World Cup in Corsica, preview of the RBC Canadian Open. 2018 Ryder Cup, thoughts from US professional golfers. Hello everyone, I am Lynn Pence, bringing you sports news from around the globe. Let's start with esports. The London Spitfire won the inaugural Overwatch League tournament over the Philadelphia Fusion. Here's EBC New York correspondent Norman Castro with the action from Barclays Center. Take a look.
We are here inside the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York to witness the grand finals of the inaugural season of the Overwatch League. The London Spitfire look to topple the Philadelphia Fusion to claim their prize of $1 million and hold their supremacy as the league's first champion. Let's look at what it takes to be crowned champions in Overwatch.
Before the matches started, the fans were treated to live music as well as photo ops and other experiences. By the time the game started, the energy reached a fever pitch. Over 40 million players worldwide play Overwatch across the platforms of Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and the PC. Overwatch is a first-person shooter video game created by Blizzard. 2 teams of 6 battle out for map supremacy in 4 types of maps: Assault, Escort, Hybrid, and Control. The players on each side can choose from 3 different roles: DPS, or the damage dealer to their opponents, Support, whose main job is to heal others, and the tanks, whose main purpose is to absorb damage and be the shield for their team. Day 1 of competition saw Philadelphia Fusion have a strong start, winning Map 1 in the first Best of 5 series. EQO and Carpe showed why they were considered the best DPS duo in the league. After Map 1, however, London Spitfire turned it up, with Prophet taking control of each map with his proficient use of multiple DPS heroes. After Day 1, London Spitfire defeated the Philadelphia Fusion in the first Best of 5 series 3-1. Day 2 contained high hopes from both teams. While nervousness could have accounted for missed shots and poor positioning, Day 2 brought another chance. Before Series 2 started, the crowd was treated to a concert by DJ Khaled. As soon as the second series started, London Spitfire grabbed the momentum they had from the previous day and was out to a quick start, taking the first map. The Philadelphia Fusion looked flustered and didn't play well until Map 3, but by then it was too late. After more timely eliminations from Prophet and with the tank control from Fury and Gesture, London Spitfire sweep the Philadelphia Fusion, winning the series 3-0 and becoming the first Overwatch League champions. They were the early favorites in pre-season to contend for the title. With the Spitfire claiming the first title of the Overwatch League, manager Susie Kim became not only the first female general manager of an Overwatch team, but also the first to win a title.
I've put in the work and I care about my team. I care about the organization I work for, and I think anyone can do that, male or female. And I'm super proud of being a part of this, and I'm going to stop because I'm going to start ugly crying.
Today we saw the coronation of the first Overwatch League champion. Both teams gave their all and the fans were the real winners. Stay tuned for more esports coverage. I am Norman Castro, EBC correspondent, reporting from Brooklyn, New York, and I am 1 with 25.
Thanks, Norman. The NBA's Basketball Without Borders Africa held its 3rd exhibition this past weekend in Pretoria, South Africa. Team Africa, led by Philadelphia 76ers center Joel Embiid, took on Team World featuring Danilo Gallinari of the LA Clippers, Harrison Barnes of the Dallas Mavericks in action. Team World defeated Team Africa as Gallinari was named MVP of the game.
It was a great game, first of all. I thought it was a great show. Team Africa played very well. We played well too. And they could have won, we could have won. It was a last possession game. So, but I'm glad that at the end of the day, our goal is to give a show to the fans.
Man, I loved it. I mean, I want to come back. I mean, it was great doing Basketball Without Borders, doing the Habitat for Humanity, coming playing here. Just the passion, the fans. I love this. So I look forward to coming back.
In a position where I can help a lot of people and make a big impact. I'm thankful for the NBA to put me in this position to kind of be the voice, and I'm excited for it. I'm excited for the future.
NBA Commissioner Adam Silver traveled to South Africa and explained the NBA's involvement with the program.
We've been operating these basketball without borders camps for over 15 years here in Africa, and there we're gathering, roughly 80 of the best young players throughout the entire continent. And these players and coaches who come over are all volunteers. This is otherwise their holiday from the NBA season. This camp we have Dino Gallinari, who went to a Basketball Without Borders camp in Europe, and Joel Embiid, who was at the Basketball Without Borders camp here in Africa when he was a young player. So we have two former campers who are actually here and saying, I want to do for these young campers what was done for me.
Up next, the U.S. Junior Beach Volleyball Championships in Siesta, Florida, and the Quant Foot Volley World Cup in Corsica. We'll be right back. Welcome back. This is EBC Sports International. Siesta Key hosted this year's USA Junior Beach Volleyball Championships. EBC Florida correspondent Angela Corpus reports. Take a look.
What's up, everybody? I'm here in Siesta Keys, Florida. When playing sports, you need communication, teamwork, and the will to win. Here with USA Volleyball, we're going to check out the Junior Championship League. Taking place here in Siesta Key, Florida, USA Volleyball held a Junior Beach National Championships for many young volleyball enthusiasts alike to compete in. This was a 3-day event starting from July 22nd to 24th. All the players are young teens, from the oldest requirement being 18 years old to as young as even 12 years old. Age groups are divided into divisions to compete, such as 18 and under, 14 and under, and 12 and under divisions. Each division is also divided up by gender. For the boys 14 and under division, Christopher Connolly and Nico Paula came out as the national winners. Other players like Abigail Carrion and Ashley Adams, while they did not win first place for the girls 14 and under division, but still managed to hold their own. But all these players have one thing in common, is that they all had inspiration and love for the sport.
My sister inspired me. She played her whole life. She played sand in college, and I started playing when I was 9, so I was on the beach playing.
My dad, probably, because he started the club and everything.
And my dad used to play volleyball as well, so it kind of got me into it.
And if you have never tried volleyball, listen to their advice.
Yes, definitely try it.
It's a sport that many people look over because they think that you have to have a certain skill level to start playing.
It's not just a ball going over in there.
Yeah.
It's definitely, you have to have skill, you have to work at it.
Yes, definitely takes practice.
Play volleyball.
Go ahead and do it, it's so much fun. My advice is to just go out there and have fun. You take it for granted as you get older because it might not be as fun because you're more competitive with it. So you just stay relaxed and have fun, and sand is an extremely fun sport. So just go out there and have fun.
After attending the volleyball games held here today, players from different teams have shown much love and support for this sport. Signing off here at Siesta Keys, Florida, I'm Angelo, and always 1 with 25.
Thanks, Angelo. What sport combines soccer and beach volleyball? Take a look of the Quant Foot Volley World Cup in French island of Corsica. Imported from Brazil, foot volley combines soccer and beach volleyball, which was introduced to the French island in the 1990s. 15 nations took part in the tournament held in the island's capital of Ajaccio.
La plage, la mer, voilà, on a tout ça chez nous et on a dit mais pourquoi pas importer sur Ajaccio et sur la côte ouest de la Corse ce sport magnifique à évoluer sur le sable, sur la plage.
Ce n'est pas les mêmes gestes, le footballeur il a l'habitude de courir. Là au footy vous avez vu que c'est des déplacements sur 2-3 mètres, c'est beaucoup de technique et de calme.
Mais en fait, je voyais des plus grands que moi s'adosser à ce sport-là, qui était très ludique pour eux. Ça changeait un petit peu du football l'été. On quitte les terrains un peu l'été et on va essayer de s'affronter toujours en gardant nos qualités de footballeur, mais sur autre chose. Donc c'est parti un petit peu comme ça.
Coming up, preview of the RBC Canadian Open and 2018 Ryder Cup. That's next. EBC Sports International will return in a moment. And we're back. This is EBC Sports International. I am Lynn Pence. The Canadian Open is the third oldest continuous PGA tournament after the Open Championships and the US Open. EBC Canada correspondent Miguel Sergio reports from the Glen Abbey Golf Course in Oakville, Ontario. Take a look.
Here in the Glen Abbey Golf Course for the RBC Canadian Open, players from all over are gathering not only for the chance to win $6.4 million, but also for the prestige to win one of the most premier tournaments for the PGA Tour.
Complexity Golf provides a challenging and enjoyable experience. Golf has expanded on a global level that has created stars such as Dustin Johnson, Brooks Koepka, and Bubba Watson. Golf has made many individual superstars and legends, but you can even play it with the family. Whether it is with mom, dad, or even your brother and sister, you can always find a great time taking a swing on the golf course.
The weather has been less than favorable as we experience rain and thunder. But now that the weather has cleared up, we expect nothing else but sun and clear skies. It has been 64 years since Pat Fletcher has won this Open. And since then, Canadians have been struggling to win in home soil. We hope for this to change as we have players such as Nick Taylor and Mackenzie Hughes to represent Canada. Live from the Glen Abbey Golf Course, here for the Canadian Open. My name is Miguel Sergio, and I am 1 with 25.
Thanks, Miguel. Next month's Ryder Cup will be held just outside of Paris, and the American team hopes to win on European soil for the first time in 25 years. The American team hopes to adjust their games in an attempt to defend their title on a tight, punishing course at the Le Golf National.
Important, I think, just getting a general idea of the routing of the golf course, of the shots it takes. It's a placement golf course. They're not going to hit a lot of drivers. They're going to hit a lot of 3-woods, a lot of 5-woods, a lot of irons off the tee, and it becomes a second shot golf course. And so I want them to see that, know that, and when they get the opportunity to come back in September, they know how to prepare and get their games in shape and be ready to play. There's a lot that can happen on 15, 16, 17, 18. an amazing amphitheater. I'm trying to grasp how many fans will be wrapped in this one area, but it'll probably be the biggest stage we've ever had in any golf tournament.
A tough test, and like our team's been talking about, it's a second shot golf course. Everybody's going to be trying to hit the fairways with an iron or 3-wood off the tee, and then the second shot's going to be the most demanding shot where you need to hit the green so you can have a chance for birdie or make some good pars.
I never watched much of the French Open, and just by pictures I thought it was a big, narrow golf course, but it's actually more like a pick your shot, pick it apart. A lot of people playing from the same spots, and so it'll be kind of wedge, short iron control, and then a putting contest, which will be exciting.
Really pretty intimidating, but when you get out on the fairway, you see that there's some space. So I think it's a golf course that you definitely need to play a few times before you play it in competition. So I am happy to be here this week, and you know, when we come back in September, I think it's going to be to all of our benefit to be here in advance and learn the golf course.
That's all for EBC Sports International. Tune in next time as we bring you sports news from around the globe. I am Lynn Pence, and I am 1 with 25.